Some superheroes, I think, and I'm not just saying this because my brother's on a TV show.
No,
they work better on TV.
No,
Supergirl works better on TV. I think maybe even Daredevil works better on TV than a movie. I'm saying.
Yeah, a lot of people would have looked at the '60s Batman and said, "Well, there's no way they can do a Batman movie now. It's just for TV." He had to do the Dceu.
Ain't you supposed to be fighting crime?
I will. Hold on. Wait, I like this track. A lot of people talking today. A lot of people talking about this whole story with DC and Superman. They say Superman done died again. Done left everybody. That's because they're talking about Henry Cavill, and I think the first place it went up, or one of the first places it went up was Hollywood Reporter. They say Henry Cavill out as Superman amid Warner Brothers DC universe shakeup, and a lot of people know that it is a big shakeup. This guy, he's been doing this, they say for him, this iconic role for 13 years. Since 2013.
I was going to say.
He started when he was 8.
I was going to say, yeah.
Started Superboy. No, he's been doing this. He's been doing this since 2013, right when people were saying, "No, Superman, don't leave us, please." Batman said, "Well, shit, you know what? I'm out too." And everybody's like, "Oh, okay. Hey, Superman, please don't go."
Really? And that never happens.
Yeah, no.
Really?
Today, it did the double whammy, man. As soon as Superman flew off and said, "I'm done," when Henry Cavill left, Batman said, "Well, shit, that's my boy. I got to go too." And
I'm not so sure that's why he did that, but okay.
I'm sure it's not. But that's the way I like to think.
See his face in the interview?
I like to think of them as in their characters, still. But Ben Affleck, everybody knows he's been having problems. The New York Post has said that Ben Affleck is out as DC's Batman following Henry Cavill's rumored Superman exit. And, looking at this, I'm like, God damn, boy, I guess this team is fucked. You lost your quarterback and your wide receiver at the same time. Yeah, somebody said to show the power of Marvel. Somebody said that, damn, when Thanos snapped that finger, they like, shit, he took DC out with him. I saw that on Facebook. This dude named Quentin Wells, he's like, damn, Thanos wasn't playing, man. He said, "I'll take your bitch ass out too."
In your universe.
Yeah.
So what's the reason behind this?
Yeah, this whole shakeup thing. Like, are they restructuring? Because maybe with the new terms, it was just something that Henry Cavill was like, "Ugh, this new contract sucks."
Well, because they're still talking about it, and that's what we're going to try to find out. We're going to try to find out what's happened because they have rumors about everything. There's rumors about why he's leaving. There's rumors about who's going to be cast next in these roles. There's rumors
come
on. There's rumors about what direction they want to take, whether they're just going to scrap everything or whether the shakeup is going to change the business and still keep some of the model that they have. There's a lot of things going on. We don't know what really is happening here. A lot of people like me though. Now y'all know I will talk shit about DC all day, and it's never because I'm talking shit about DC because I want to see them do bad. I say that because I want to see them do well.
Sure, it's like when you talk about Sony with Spider-Man.
Let me just look, y'all. You gonna say I hate anyway, so let me just put it out there. ain't gonna be no winning with this. So I'm just gonna say it right now, DC, to your face. Boy, y'all have fucked this all up. I don't know how. I gotta tell you, from the day they got started, I never would imagine that we would end up here with this mess.
Well, you know why? It's because of what they did, feeling desperate and feeling like, well, Marvel's so far ahead, we got to start putting our universe together right now.
Yeah, it is such a mess. I look at this. Poor Ben Affleck, man. They just drove Batman to alcoholism. They drove Batman to drink.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen this?
No.
My man!
My boy!
Let me tell you what you're looking at right now. They got Bruce Wayne going through Jack in the Box, and I'm going to say it, man. I know a lot of people. I'm not trying to make a joke. This role with Batman, I'm sure, did not help.
No. I mean, you saw his face in that, like I said in the interview, but he looks fucked up there.
Yeah.
God
I mean,
damn.
here's the thing, man. It really is sad because can you imagine that? Can you imagine that you're at a time now where you tell people, you look at people and you say that I'm playing Batman or I'm playing Superman. You're playing two of the biggest icons in the world. And people look at you and they say, "Ooh, sorry," because what they did with these characters, it's not because the actors are bad. I'm not saying that at all. I think the casting is cool. It's just that the movies were not very good.
Right.
This is the case where, this shakeup is it's coming up because, as Martin says, they just did not. They rushed things and then they did not follow. I mean, forget the superheroes and everything. They did not follow a good business model. They tried to be like somebody else who took years to perfect that. Mm-hmm. And they like, oh, we can do that shit. That ain't nothing.
We got that.
We got Batman.
Step over the side right there.
Shit, we got Batman and Superman. Well, you know what? Batman in rehab and Superman just quit. Everybody knew this was coming. I don't think, and as sad as people might be, I don't think people are shocked. Everybody knew that the moment Justice League bombed, Justice League didn't even reach $300 million here domestically. Only made, and I say only because it was behind Wonder Woman, $657.9 million worldwide. With Superman leaving, that's money that's just flying away into the clouds. They invested in him.
No pun intended.
It's a big pun intended. They took that money and flew away.
Up and away.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the investment they made in him, the investment they made in his future. They had the world's most expensive shave for this man right here.
Oh my God, that's zombie shit I'm talking about. That's horrifying.
Yeah, when they freeze it, it looks bad. And I just love the way Henry Cavill told him. He's like, I don't give a fuck how much money y'all spending. This shit look too good on me. He's like, I'm not shaving this. He was proud of that mustache when he got. The reason why these were so bad with Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill being these characters, Batman and Superman, respectively, it's because all these other people that are coming up right now, they are out of reach of Zack Snyder. These other movies are movies that are coming out because and the people looking forward to them. They have a different look, and some of them are even hits like Wonder Woman because Zack Snyder has nothing to do with them. Right. Which is sad, the timing that we have here right now, because I would have loved to have seen what other people could have done with Batman or Superman.
Sure, and one of the things that makes these Marvel movies work is that you do get a different director and a different tone. And yet they all still feel like they're part of the same universe, so that you can pull them together as the Avengers, and it all works.
Batman and Superman just looking at everybody else having fun at the party, and they like, "Fuck, what happened to us, man?"
Why aren't people coming and talking to us?
Who would have thought that you go to the party and Batman like, "Hey man, I was going, where's Shazam, man?"
You don't even know him yet.
Yeah, he looks cool.
Yeah, where's Shazam? Shazam looks like something that's different from what they've done. Yeah. People looking forward to this because that is not what we've had under the leadership of a guy that a lot of people say kind of steered this in the wrong direction. Mm-hmm. It's almost like they were like a movie or two away from probably getting the whole thing fixed. Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, they know. And they can't say it out loud. They can't come out and say what they're thinking. They can't say anything negative. They're contractually obligated to come out and build up everything that they do by the studio and for the studio. And they know that their time, that window was that window.
Sure.
Ben Affleck is almost 50 years old. Right. He had that shot. I imagine he even thought I'm going to make about 3 or 4 movies. They're going to be great, and Warner Brothers is going to give me carte blanche to direct a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of projects that I want to do. Instead, this is I like the actor, but it's one of the he's in one of the worst versions of these superhero movies. I like the version of Batman. Right. The versions of the movies that they're putting out, the stories they're telling are bad. Everywhere. And Henry Cavill, he needed this, and it's not because of the money, really. It's because Henry Cavill's thinking I'm playing Superman, and I'm gonna be in Warner Brothers' version of the Avengers. I'm gonna be their own universe over there. He thought this is going to give my career boost.
Sure, because prior to that, it was like Henry who?
Yeah, he was on what TV show?
Henry Calvin. Who is this? So this puts him on the map. Everybody knows who he is, and it's not going well. He's taking some heat, and then he does Mission Impossible, and that's huge. And he's like, all right, I don't really need Superman.
No, he don't need this. And plus, he said, you know what? Batman, Ben Affleck, this shit wore him down. I'm just getting started. He looked over at Ben Affleck. He's like, look, you ain't going to drive my ass crazy like y'all drove him. You had me in interviews spaced out.
Oh, my God. Look how happy Henry Cavill is talking about
Henry Cavill, because he's like,
run this
Henry
mouth
Cavill's
left and right. He's just droning on and on and on.
Because Henry Cavill knows even right now, he's happy. He's like, because a movie or two, I'm out this motherfucker, man.
I mean,
Ben, he had more to lose than I did.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It really is sad, man. And the thing, and when you look at the casting for this, it's not just that they wasted the casting, because they got somebody that looked perfect for Superman. They got Ben Affleck, who, while people might have given him shit, I'm in that camp of people that was looking forward to him because he's a great filmmaker, he's a great actor, he is a veteran of Hollywood.
Sure.
I mean, he's been acting since a child and got that Batman chin.
Great Batman
And I thought,
chin.
okay, you know what? It's great casting. I'm on board for this. But the other tragic thing about this is that it's not that they just messed up the casting. DC's already fucked up a couple of stories they can't go back on now. I mean, they played that hand quick.
Yeah,
they
sure
just
did.
spent all their money on two things that they should have saved until the right absolute moment. Dark Knight Returns, Death of Superman.
Right.
Oh.
Two classic stories, man.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
masterpieces. And the problem is, again, bad business. If you're just trying to shove this shit out and rush it, don't take two masterpieces of comic fiction out there.
I know. It's short-sighted.
Yeah. Make up your own story. Fuck up your own thing. Yeah. Because you ain't going to be able to go back and do this for a long time right here. They took two iconic stories of comic book history and instead of doing them right and paying them proper and giving them to the proper people to do the proper stories with, instead they reduced them to the marketing of just their familiarity.
Right.
Oh, comic book fans know this. They'll flock out to this just because of the title. I never would have dreamed that I would look at a day, I would live to see a day where Batman and Superman are fighting on the same screen. Fighting on the same screen with the technology that we have. And I'm sitting there talking about, damn, this is lame.
Telling you.
I'm gonna watch the kids fight in the playground over here.
You know, they watch you and me slap fighting.
Yeah, you're out in the parking lot. Don't talk. He's just like Batman. Superman. Don't talk about my mother.
Why did you say that name? I don't know your mama's name. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go over to the Brooks apartment. Why did you say that name? What name? Some people trying to be hopeful out there. They're saying, "Well, we ain't heard from Superman himself. He might be back." There's articles out there. Well, they still talking, man. They might do a little something. They might reach an
Maybe
agreement.
it's contract negotiations.
That's
Just drive up his price.
And that, like, I'm looking at ScreenRant.com right here, and they're saying they're even saying the title of this, Superman, and it says Warner Brothers refutes reports of Henry Cavill's exit. And if you read down, they say, while no decision has been made regarding any upcoming Superman films, we've had great respect for and a great relationship with Henry Cavill, and that remains unchanged. Well, I'm sure you have great respect for him, but he ain't coming back.
Right.
Shit, respectfully, I'm out.
Yeah. Respect this plane ticket.
Yeah. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if he just flew out himself.
Yeah.
I want to get the fuck out of here so bad.
Just dive out a window.
Yeah. Henry Cavill, let me stop y'all right now. Get your hopes, pull them hopes out your ass, all right? Because he ain't coming back. Henry Cavill is out. Henry Cavill put in some time since 2013, and we are actively seeing his career going places. Now, I'm sure DC was sitting back and thinking, God damn, I hope Mission Impossible bombs.
You know what I'm saying? Well, because
that'll teach him.
Yeah, because he did Man from Uncle, and that was whack.
And that was what he had. It was almost like,
Yeah.
because DC was laughing, like, he'll be back.
Right,
he got
right.
one more chance to fuck up.
Yeah, Mission Impossible gave him a taste of freedom.
Yeah, he did Mission.
He said, fuck this
Ask
shit.
him what happened to Doug Ray Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Mission Impossible Fallout, that.
Ooh.
Say what you will about him, but in the movie, and say, and some people say liked him in the movie. Some people say, well, the movie's good, but I can take or leave Henry Cavill. It's a win for that movie is a win for him.
Sure.
And he didn't get critically torn apart.
Right.
So he'll be fine with that. He's got other prospects coming up. Netflix grabbed him. he's got a video game adaptation, The Witcher. Which if that works out for him, then that and being that this is on Netflix, it could go either way, and it's even being a video game property. Well, however, we always say that they're gonna have that one, and
you always say that. Not we.
Oh,
we don't say
when I say we, not you, but there are people out there saying, "Hey, look, it's gonna happen. It's gonna
law of averages.
Yeah, the law of averages. It's gonna happen." And I would laugh my ass off if this is the one.
I was gonna say.
And also, let's not forget that they already have a good video game adaptation on Netflix, Castlevania. This is done. It's too much of a risk to continue this. So if he has an out and the door's open, he's gonna take that out.
Sure. Security, go ahead and escort him out because we love him so much.
Maybe I could do one more. No, that wouldn't be fair to you.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, you know what? Because he probably did say that. Well, you know what I said? Oh, my God. You know what Nicolas Cage is called?
Oh, hell no.
Because somewhere Nicolas Cage out there is like, opportunity knocks.
Opportunity knocks.
I'll do it.
I'm a chemical super freak.
Yeah. Da 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 da.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's leaving Las Vegas.
You will believe a man can fly. I'm crazy as fuck. Really, I'll do it.
Now, where's my hairpiece at? No, the good one. Which one, Nick? The one I haven't pawned off yet.
Yeah, man.
With his crazy ass. God
He was going to be Superman at one time.
I know, that's a real picture.
A lot of people are saying that. I think he took this picture like at 10 o'clock today.
You know what that's what he got up this morning. That's what he said. Those are his pajamas.
Hello, WB. I'm laughing, but I would even before this. At this point, y'all might as well get J.K. Simmons to play Batman. He worked his ass off for nothing.
They put him in a suit.
Yeah, that was weird.
He was in like in 2 scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were.
I know he's working out for different reasons, but I read that like he just wanted to be in shape. He had seen himself and some stuff, and he was
okay.
like,
well that's cool.
I'm not really getting in shape.
Well, even at this point,
that was for Justice League.
Again, tell you what, just make the story really make it like Batman had to go to rehab, and Commissioner Gordon just said, you know what, I got it. I got this, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't even know why they're doing this. I don't even know why y'all getting excited about this.
Yeah, why start this controversy?
Why y'all just starting? Pretty much, y'all starting shit. And of course, somebody putting out there, oh, he gonna be replaced by a black actor. Mm-hmm. And of all the black actors out there, they said, well, Marvel done killed him. Come on over here, Michael B. And they talking about Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger, gonna be the next Superman
of all people.
Of all people. Of all people. That's how I know they start in trouble. Because of all people, they picked a Marvel character. So they can start not only shit between white and black people and racist and all kind of stuff, but they can also stir some shit up between Marvel people and DC people.
Not only that, they picked the character who wanted to start a global race war.
Right.
Yeah. And I know white people like, you gonna make him Superman? Like people actually take this serious. They're like, oh man, he gonna kill every white person out there.
Best Marvel villain though I've seen.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. But that's
my opinion. But
it's funny because actually my choice was this guy right here.
Duval Stewart.
Yeah. Like, hey man, he's been waiting for years.
It's true.
Waiting for years to do this.
Like my uncle on Halloween.
I will say the good thing about this is, like, if nothing else, people had a field day with these photoshops, man.
Did they?
Yeah, like these photoshops of I went through about 20 of them today. I picked
Henry
out
Cavill?
of Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, really?
as Superman. Like they were in a rush to get this out. People just horrible photoshops.
Ooh.
That's the fun thing about it. Going in and looking at these, I like the way right here they cut his ass out of a piece of paper and just taped it on here.
Some cheap ass shit right there.
It's some cheap shit right there. Look at this, man.
the rush to be first.
I tell you what, y'all keep fucking around like this, he will not be Superman.
That's some Justice League Photoshop.
Oh yeah. Damn, it's Batman. Like somebody made him as Batman. Nobody even talking about that. But
and they had to get a picture with his mouth open while he's licking his lips.
Yeah. He just got to read. They got to put him in there. They could have done that brother better than that, man. Come on now.
They really could have.
Nobody should have published that picture in the first place.
They're going to get you, though.
Some people are right with it. Say, at least he'd be bulletproof. Cops can't take him down. And I say, no, they'll make kryptonite bullets the next day.
Kryptonite tasers.
Yeah. No, bullets.
Yeah.
Make him Superman. His ass would be dead the next day.
And walk in on him while he's in his own apartment.
Yeah.
While he's writing a story for the Daily Planet.
Oh, is this your Fortress of Solitude? I thought it was mine. When I shot you back.
In the comics, they have. Now I don't know that much about it, but I do know that they have. They do have a black Superman. You can correct me if I'm wrong. From Earth 23 or something. His name is his name is Carl. Like, have you seen this? Earth 2. Okay, and like what's his name? Val-Zod. Calvin Ellis, I think is what his real name is. And Val-Zod. I like this white person down here. Like, goddamn, he's like, see this dude. He's like, Superman's a nigga, man. Goddamn.
I think that's a girl, by the way. But okay.
First golf, and then tennis, and now this.
And that's Superman.
And give him the blackest name ever, Calvin Ellis.
Well, they could have called him Marcus.
No, Tyrone or something, you know. Yeah.
Ronald Washington.
But you know, it's not too far fetched to probably think about him being black, because they do have a black Superman. See, in the comics, because in the comics, they have a version of it. So if they want to do a version of Superman as a black man, that's fine. If they would have to, I think they would have to make it a different version out there. And not that it makes any difference to me. I look at this and I'm not pissed off about it. I'm not even rooting for it. I'm just saying that if they do it, they have to make it make sense. You can make any character anything. Shit, I don't give a fuck. They make Superman a lesbian from Cucamonga. They can do anything with this. Somebody be like, hey, I'm all for that. They almost had somebody who was black be the leading role in Superman Returns.
Really?
And you're never gonna guess who it was.
I will not.
And you can, when I tell you the name, you'd be like, oh yeah, I of course they would have. At one time, they were thinking about Will Smith.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you get that picture of him, man?
That's not me. That's them.
You have to pull that one up, though.
Yeah, no, this is they had Will Smith being touted as Superman at one time.
Oh, I do remember
the reason why Will Smith said I don't want to do it, he pretty much said I don't want to piss these white folks off.
Yeah.
He said
I want to have a career.
He said I already did Wild Wild West, and Wild Wild West was a movie where that almost destroyed my career. Now forget that the movie is just a piece of shit anyway, and it's just bad. Yeah. What they can do, it's like, we're talking about what they can't do. What they can do is they had choices. Of course, there's a lot of things they can do, and some of them are not the best options, but they're options, because a lot of things that people are saying right now, the first impulse is to just go back and reboot the whole thing. And and look, and believe me, as much as I would love for somebody to just pull the plug on it all and just start fresh with everything, that is a problem.
No.
You got Wonder Woman out there; she's kicking ass right now, critically and financially.
Wonder Woman is established.
She's established, and if Aquaman and Shazam come up in there, and they're critical and financial successes, there's no way that they're going to be able to stop this and restart it over again. Plus, there's contractual obligations to the actors.
It's a lot of checks.
Yep.
You're going to have to write. It's a lot of checks.
Yeah.
People like, well, Spider-Man did it. No, Spider-Man. Marvel came over with Sony and said, give us that boy right there. Yeah. They put Spider-Man is in foster care right now. It is not.
Marvel's like that mafia person that's like with their silent partner. And then we coming in on this. You can go ahead and do your business. But we coming in on this, goddammit.
No.
Well, it's like Sony legally got custody of the child, and Marvel's just like, that's our son, right?
Yeah, exactly,
You know what you're doing. When you get tired of fucking around,
come on back home.
All right. Just let us borrow him and show you how to do it.
Plus, it's just one character.
Yeah, it's like when Madonna adopted that kid from Africa, and then they would try to say, no, we want him back here. And that kid was like, nuh-uh.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how I'm living? You see how I'm living?
Even if they are supposed to be somewhat linked to each other, or even if this is still a universe, stop treating it like a universe. Just make individual films. Concentrate on these characters. Just experiment with different directors, because they already got so many things coming out. Because they're starting to do that already. They got Joaquin Phoenix who has come out as a Joker in a standalone Joker film. Now, that other Joker film they're talking about, I don't know. And that's Joaquin Phoenix already getting people excited over it. That's him with no makeup on. Looking like a goddamn. Yeah. I'm not even lying. That's him walking around looking like a goddamn ghoul right now.
Right.
And people are like excited about him being the Joker because he's sick. Yeah. They've already made plans for Superman, which is bringing up Supergirl to fill that void. Supergirl is going to be one of the biggest priorities coming up next. Look, it's Supergirl. I know it's not the same. It's not exactly the same, but all the trademarks are there. The suit, the Krypton, the Superman symbol. It's
not the same.
It's enough. It's enough to say, hey, you know what? We can fill this character in here until we get Superman right.
There's just so much more to Superman besides the suit and the powers. His whole life is Clark Kent. And his cast of characters, Jimmy and Lois and Perry White and the Daily Planet and his rogues gallery. And if I say okay, so who's Supergirl's supporting cast? You'd be
exactly. That's exactly right. Because
who's her villains?
Because Martin, see, that's exactly right. Because with this is the way to start over. Instead of having to bring back in the same origin story, instead of have to come in with the same icons of Superman, they can't do that again, and they've messed that up. Supergirl's not the same, but they might be able to introduce somewhat of a new origin story.
Sure,
start fresh. We'll have a whole new set of characters. Maybe some they'll even be able to get right. Maybe Superman can go up against Brainiac, but maybe this chick can. I don't know. But it's a fresh start until at least they can get that other character correct. And even with this Matt Reeves Batman that they have coming out, they can't, they don't even know what they want to do with that just yet. But they're saying right now that that's going to be sort of a fresh step because he was supposed to do it with Ben Affleck. And Ben Affleck being out, they're saying now that they're going to take this back and do it with a 30-something actor. And it might be a reboot or it might be a standalone film.
Is that Matt Reeves there?
Yeah,
he looks like a time traveler.
Yeah, he looks like Doctor Who or some shit. If you really want to go weird with it, and some people say DC should go weird. You really want to go weird with it? Pull out you can go in and punch that time travel card if you want to. Everybody talking about let the Flash go in and do all the heavy work right here. They say maybe somehow you end up. You do something, you play with parallel universe, you play with time, end up with a younger Superman that came back. I'm not saying all this. People putting this
bro.
No, they saying, hey, you know what? Because they say if you really want to come back and fix that storyline of Death of Superman, there was a part in Death of Superman where while he was dead, they brought back some other versions of Superman.
Sure.
One of them was was Superboy or something.
Right, Superboy.
So maybe
and Steel.
You can bring a younger actor back to play him and let the franchise grow from there. Let that character grow into the role. If you really want to go weird with it, a lot of people are saying while it does sound crazy, a lot of people are saying at this point maybe weird would be good. And look, we're talking about superhero movies. And, that shit is already. Let's not say, man, that don't make no sense. That's not plausible. Come get the fuck out of here with that.
I'm not saying it makes sense. It's not plausible. I'm just saying just do that if you want to lose more money and more fans.
And they can't lose no more than what they got. Shit, leave it up to me.
Broke then.
Go to another dimension and bring back Nicolas Cage.
I'm sorry, some superheroes. I think, and I'm not just saying this because my brother's on a TV show.
No,
they work better on TV.
No,
Supergirl works better on TV. I think maybe even Daredevil works better on TV than a movie. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, you may not like the show, but I'm saying
I disagree in the sense that, like I've always said, it depends on the talent behind it. That's always the case. A lot of people would have looked at the '60s Batman and said, "Well, there's no way they can do a Batman movie now. It's just for TV." He had to do the Batusi.
Aren't you supposed to be fighting crime?
Will, hold on. Wait, I like this track. I think Wonder Woman should just look at everybody and be like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Hey, they want.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me.
Put that S on her chest and that cow and be like, now who want to say something? Because
don't cover her up, please.
Fuck them, man. It's like, let her get the team together and say they didn't do shit that we didn't do.
Right.
Hell, Batman got a drinking problem. He's fucking hoes, and Superman wasn't even here. Hell, he was He was dead at the time. When he came back, he tried to kill us.
Right.
They're like, they didn't do shit that the rest of us can't do. Fuck them. Make a Justice League movie where that's exactly what they say. Even make that the subtitle. Justice League. Fuck them. In that movie suck. Hell, we trying to get shit done. These two arguing about their mamas.
Why did you say that now?
He's like, really? He's like, really, man?
I know, of all the things like going on right now.
He's like, why did you sign that contract?
Superman is like, damn, Batman, you really are fucked up.
You want to ask me when you're not stepping on my neck?
Or when we got to save the world? I just told you about your mom about to get burned up. You still choking my ass right now. Get the fuck off me.
Well, there's a lot more people in the Justice League than just those 5 or whatever you want to call it. And, if you want to not have to write a bunch of checks to a bunch of other actors, then let that happen and then they come back. But also, I think Neil Breen should direct one of them.
Oh, this guy, that's a blockbuster in the making right there, man.
I'm telling you, let him do that.
Oh, yeah. If y'all have anything that y'all, any comments that y'all want to make, anything that you know that they could do to make this this franchise and this business a little better, this universe and improvement, go ahead and put them in the comment section. Write to us. Let us know, because they can use the advice right now.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.